Hey guys, it's me once again for another Indiana Jones toy review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at Indiana Jones from the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull film. This one is actually pretty interesting to look at, and it's actually one of the figures I've actually needed to get because basically it's one of the best figures I've ever seen in the Indiana Jones toy line. I really missed my chance of actually getting it at the time, but now getting it right now for a good price on eBay, loose actually, really worth the wait. So I don't really have the package of this figure or the artifact of the figure, which is a diamond, which I'll be showing more information on the cool toy review link on the bottom. So I don't really have to go too much in depth on this figure, except I will be going over the figure itself and the accessories he's gotten. So we're just going to take a closer look. So we're going to have to take the hat off to take a look at Harrison Ford's likeness on this figure. It's not bad actually. I actually really like the head sculpt on this. I mean, it's not the best head sculpt. I mean, it's a good look in my opinion. Just that the eyes are a little painted, a little weird, a little bit, but it's good though. I think the rocket launcher Indiana Jones figure had it had the same one, but it's just that I think the paint on that one looks a little different as well. I mean, there's a lot of variations of this you can find. So, anyways, you got the same detailing on the jacket like on previous Indiana Jones figures I reviewed with the jacket. Although this is a different tint of a different color that they use. Still the same dark brown they use, but just a little different. This one comes across as lighting it a little bit differently. And the shirt inside is a more clear, brighter white. Also the satchel. Keep in mind though, this is the Last Crusade satchel. I decided to switch satchels. I think that this satchel here in the Last Crusade colors would work well with Crystal Skull Indiana. It actually looks pretty cool. Then you got the holster with the sculpted gun actually. And it has the gun that he used in Last Crusade and Crystal Skull, working whip class, detailing on the pants and everything, and the shoes. Flipping over at the back side, same detail applies. Nothing else too bad. And that's the figure. Pretty cool so far. So we're going to be taking a look at one of the accessories that we already been shown, which is the removable hat. Honestly, the best thing about the Indiana Jones Crystal Skull figure is this removable hat. Although it was a huge missed opportunity for Hasbro to be releasing this with other Indiana Jones Crystal Skull figures like the Rocket Launcher Indy. The only figure that came in package with no removable hat. Could have been a really good thing they'd done, and I'll be showing you an example of that towards the end of the video soon. The second accessory he comes with is his trademark revolver. This one has a different little paint on towards it. It has a little bit more of a shiny feel to it. It's the same sculpt, but it's just completely different than the other Indiana Jones revolvers I've seen. And then we get to the third accessory, which is the iconic bullwhip that he has. Every Indiana Jones action figure with a bullwhip like this ends up looking like this one, because this part right here is not as bulky as the one in Wave 1, which is also a much needed change. Although the problem to that is that sometimes it doesn't fit on as well as the other one, because the other one at least had a bulkier one that could fit on his hand. This one is like his hand is so wide I had to tighten it up to make him hold his bullwhip. But although it's still a cool little thing. Also not to mention, this hand right here is interchangeable to this hand, which comes with the Crystal Skull that's obviously sculpted onto this hand. Kind of a strange thing though. They could have just at least given him a separate Crystal Skull piece. But anyway, this is also a fine idea. And take the other hand off and it'll look like this. Alright, so here's a comparison to the other Indiana Jones figures I've already received. Now right here we got the custom Cairo Indiana, Last Crusade Indiana, Whip Crack Action Indiana, and Crystal Skull Indiana. Honestly, these are so far the 4 best Indiana Jones figures I've bought. But although, despite this one being a custom one, I mean the Temple of Doom Indiana Jones is obviously another great Indiana Jones figure to be recommended, but now, pretty rare to find that figure. And like I said before, right as mentioned, these figures are easily to switch heads with, like Temple of Doom Indiana Jones head and the Crystal Skull Indiana Jones head. Honestly, they're both interchangeable. And like I would say, I honestly do like Indiana Jones, well, older Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull. I like them better with this. And like I said before, they should have came with a hat for the Rocket Launcher Indiana Jones because he didn't come with one. That would obviously do a lot better. If I would have bought that figure, it would have still been most common to buy. And this right here, this figure would more resemble the Lost Wave Indiana Jones for 2011, but except that one is all in different paint apps on the jacket and pants and in most of the equipment that he has. But yet again, this one is a completely really great substitute. If you can't really afford the Lost Wave Indiana Jones, you'll still have to make this one, which is honestly a pretty good plus. So yet again, these two figures are really compatible. And here he is posed with his rocket launcher, which is on the rocket launcher Indiana Jones variant. I'm just going to end the video off with this. The figure is pretty dang cool, and it's also really good to change the head sculpts with other figures, like basically only just Temple of Doom Indy, that's so far. I don't know about any other figures like the horse Indiana Jones or whatever. Yet again, this is, oh, okay, need to find a better place to pose this guy. Yeah, I'll just get him out of the shot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this figure review, and I'll be seeing you guys later.